Hello there, after beating Elden Ring for the first time, you may want to try something else, cause the experience can be different and different weapons you want to try now. Let me show you this build. Stats are actually quite epic, but I grind levels last week to make videos. As you see, all offensive attributes will be at 80. There is no need to make vigor more than 60, same for mind. Endurance I will make 60 a little bit later. My weapon of choice will be Maliketh's Black Blade plus 10. Super slow Colossal Sword that has quite powerful skill attack. Scales with strength and face, but make it plus 10. I use Golden Order seal just for the best incantation scaling, cause my int is 80 as well. A full set of Maliketh's armor. There is an altered version for torso, but I don't see any benefit for equipping this one. I mean, it weighs less, but not that much to lower your poise this big. So I just use armor based mostly on role-playing aspect of my build. Speaking of talismans, you will need this one, cause you will use this skill attack a lot. Extra damage negation is must have here, cause you will be hit doing your skill attack. The next item has two versions, depends on where exactly in the story you have slaughtered Señorito Alejandro. And the last one helps you to use less healing potions. I go with 7 flasks only, and it is well balanced for me. Wondrous Physic Mix is quite situational. This one boosts holy moly damage by 20%, and Opaline Heart Tier boosts elemental damage negation. Both of them last 3 minutes. There is another version of Opaline Tier that boosts all your damage negation, but the first hit you get will end your buff. You see? Quite powerful. Let's talk about this 1-1-1-1 damage outcome. First I go with Golden Vow, and then Flame Greatness Strength. And let's see the result of these 3 buffs. It will be 1k for 130, and that is great. Later I will show you the difference on a big enemy. Back to damage resistance, and let me show you now my stats when I actually use Opaline Heart Tier in Wondrous Physic Mix. Mainly you need it for boss fights or hard to kill mobs. Let's put one and check. So a combo of Golden Vow and Opaline Heart Tier almost doubles elemental damage negation. Let's see the skill attack of Maliketh's Black Blade that destroys and staggers everything around you. And another one, quite useful because anyways you go with a face build, this one. Placidusax Ruin. You got the incantation from the same area, so why not? Here it is. You kill the Placidusax dragon and get the incantation in Round Table Hold. Easy. Okidoki. In some cases you will be not able to tank just everything, no matter how crazy your stats are. So use this char, directly from the Elden Ring Cheese the Game Factory. Some players cheeses bosses only using this weapon, but with Maliketh's blade is quite fast, and I mean it. Anyhow, for the fun gameplay, this big boy you will use for sure. That is all for stuff I will be using. Mind another thing that you just can't tank. When you get hit by Scarlet Rot or poisoning, your health bar will suffer until you die. But you kinda can use potions and clear it up. With Death Blight, there is no way. In this kind of situation you can use range attacks. But for the rest of fights you can use less your brain and more spam skill attack button. Destined Death is quite OP. But instant death will beat it. You see? There is no way. Now let's compare Unbuffed Destined Death with Golden Vow and Flamed and Wondrous Physic Mixed. Okay, here I have 3600 almost. Once again, you don't need to use these buffs the whole time. They are quite situational. Make this weapon two-handed if you want. In my case, there is no need to do it. So 3k 600 before, and now let's hit him. Burn, my friend, burn. 4k 643. You see? Quite OP. As you probably know, Limgrave mobs are easy to kill and don't do a lot of damage. So I want to show you another physical negation buff I use. Actually, this one I spam the whole time, and I'm talking about boiled crab. It is easy to get, and you can hold like 99 of them between visiting sites of grace. You see, damage negation is boosted. Though I didn't show you the previous number, but believe me, it is boosted. Omen guys and a whole bunch of enemies will go flying every time you make a skill attack. So you just can spam it non-stop. I'm showing you only hard to kill enemies because of course everything else will die just right there. And 80 phase is the way to deliver Destined Death everywhere you go. You don't need to be super close to set someone flying like here. It is super important for the situation with multiple enemies around you. Some enemies don't like to fly, like this one. So I don't want to say that this weapon is capable of staggering just every Elden Ring being, right? You can go flying yourself actually. But don't worry, get Snowy and finish him after. And yes, with late game enemies it will be nearly impossible to fight a whole bunch of them at once. Try one by one. Speaking of normal attacks, you still can do them, so there is no need to use Destined Death non-stop. You can kill this guy like this. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, he's dead. Some mobs themselves use skill attacks that prevent you to kill them easy, like this watchdog. So I go there, into the seal. Okay, as you see, I died already here. Trying to record something more or less beautiful. Probably you can dodge around here and kill him, but I'm trying to show you an easy gameplay with less effort. And this situation is showing you how I failed with my easy gameplay. Oh mamma mia. That night she screamed a lot. But anyhow, the victory is mine. Yay! Let's celebrate. The only mob I struggled to kill was this dragon. In total I made like 4 runs. 2 times I was actually one-hitted with his single attack, 1 time with fire. I boosted my damage negation even more and could kill him, since there is no need to use the talisman to restore my hit points upon killing the enemy. I could equip another talisman, right? If you use summons, it will be a totally different fight. You just need to make him at one place while performing your holy moly Destined Death ritual. And don't worry about stamina recovery. I have never boosted it up to be able to perform skill attack faster. Just go for it. I am almost dead. Oh yeah. Come on, dude. Let me hit you. Nah. With all this suffering, I'm showing you that you can tank damage big time. And see, you died. Message less. Okie dokie. Destined Death. Here we go. Ciao, my friend. Ciao, amigo. See ya in the next playthrough. Do you remember this mutated hand with painted nails? I do, damn. I struggled so many times here actually. But now he's dead almost. Now, yay, bye bye. Stupid hand. Damn, I hate this mob. That is unbelievable, but most of bosses are easier than some mobs. I mean, clearly you will take out most of them this fast. So let's kill him and move on. You see, he goes flying, and now he's dead. Destined Death. This one is actually hard to get. Other versions of this crazy spirit is killable with spamming skill attack button. But to make it easier every time, use a damn jar. It is there just for you. Just to kill him, like super easy. Now I will heal up and show you what his Elden stars do with my health bar. Basically, and that's why I wanted to choose him easy. Because he's crazy. Watch. I'm almost dead. Malenia, lovely blade of Mikola. Phase 1 actually is super easy. I used the dragon incantation here, but I can move to phase 2 super quick just spamming skill attack button with Destined Death. I used a summon here because I needed her to be distracted. Actually, I killed her on my live stream and I did it on my 4th or 5th try, I don't remember actually. Before that stream I tried to fight her with a big amount of weapons, and the best option was Maliketh's Destined Death. Of course, every time I used a summon. You can use Placidusac's Ruin with any boss, but you need him to be distracted, cause his attack can cancel your Dragon Scream super easy. On the second phase, it is pure RNG. Whenever she performs her Scarlet Rod landing that goes boom after, you're the happiest Elden Ring player of all times. If she does Waterfall Screw Me Up dance, your flesh will be consumed by Scarlet Rod. True horror indeed. Now let's get real. If you can kill Malenia with this build, everything else will be a tutorial boss run. And that is true. It's time for her to kill me with this Scarlet Roar horror. And meanwhile, I want to thank you for watching. Consider to sub my channel. Big thanks to all my supporters. My brother grinded everything in Elden Ring, and he makes videos about that. And builds, and who knows what else he does. Please check him out, because that is crazy. Malenia is dead, I'm out to make some videos, or I don't know what. Try Maliketh's build for yourself on your next playthrough, because I said so.
Lord. Lord. What is stupid girl? Okay.
Dear Mikola.
Dear Mikola.
Oh, dearest Mikola. My brother.
Your brother, your sister.
I'm sorry.